Robert OKAKA, part of the Kenyan hit squad, here through to the round of 16 after a 4-1 split decision victory over the experienced figure of Anton Vinogradov of IBA Estonia. His opponent over in the blue corner is Youssef RAFRAFI. He with a unanimous point decision victory over Alexanders Malinovskis of Latvia over in Ring A in the round of 32.
Round one.
So we're underway then. Action in the round of 16 in the 80-kilogram light heavyweight division. It's an all-African continental affair between boxers from Kenya and Tunisia. The boxer wearing red is 26-year-old Robert OKAKA, competing in his second consecutive IBA World Boxing Championships, 4-1 split decision winner over Anton Vinogradov. It was a really impressive victory over in Ring 8. Lost the first round on a 4-1 split, but came back to take rounds 2 and 3 to progress through to the round of 16. And there's a good right cross over the top over the man wearing blue, and that is Youssef RAFRAFI. Multiple national titles from youth to the senior levels, and he a unanimous point decision winner over Alexanders Malinovskis of Latvia. Flashing left hand landed by OKAKA. You can see the length of limb that he possesses. Right hand wasn't too far away once again, and is able to snake in these jabs without reply by keeping the movement going. So RAFRAFI is going to have to try and do something to close the gap. Got himself into territory where he can land punches now, but he didn't look to work on the inside. And again, there's that jab once more, trying to quicken his feet. Here's RAFRAFI, but he's been touched up to the body several times with that long lead left, and that's an understatement because it is an extraordinarily long telescopic lead left. There, OKAKA just bringing the right cross into play. Looking for the right hand over the top is RAFRAFI. Scoring with the jab once again is OKAKA. Rather telegraphing his attacks there and not taking his feet with him. RAFRAFI evading. Not evading because the punch wasn't thrown, but he's trying to think his way into his own distance here. But he's wary of what's coming back because there's a wonderful right cross landed at mid-range with a bent elbow by OKAKA. Timing his man very effectively through this first 2.5 minutes of the contest. RAFRAFI with a forward foray, but not effective with his attempted combination. So RAFRAFI trying to get his punches together, but look how disruptive that left jab to the body is. There's a raking right cross landed from practically his own corner, and RAFRAFI was in the middle of the boxing ring, ribboning out those punches from the shoulders, as another left jab just inconveniences RAFRAFI. I think that's a very clever display in the first round by the Kenyan hit squad member Robert OKAKA. Scored consistently behind a raking left jab. Constantly just pecking and poking with it to the torso of RAFRAFI. Some of the action from that opening round.
Seconds out.
Clean sweep of the cards for Robert OKAKA. 10-9 verdicts returned from all 5 scoring judges.
Round 2.
So moving to the 3rd round. And Youssef RAFRAFI has got to do something different from what he was able to demonstrate in the opening round, because OKAKA got himself into range with punches such as that scoring jab, whereas RAFRAFI never found his distance with any type of consistency in the opening 3 minutes. Right hand not too far away again from OKAKA. Looking to play counter-puncher is RAFRAFI, but his feet aren't getting him within range. He's going to have to make some type of adaptation here. Maybe a 2 or 3 phase attack, try and draw the lead and then present a change of angle. All easier said than done, of course. There's a solid jab landed from RAFRAFI, but look at OKAKA tighten up those lengthy arms to dig away to the body on the inside. 2-shot salvo downstairs from RAFRAFI. Right hand over the top causes RAFRAFI to grimace, and he's backing off. I think he's been hurt by that shot because he stopped punching as he takes a left hook around the corner, and now he's keen to initiate a clinch. So during that trade-off near the neutral corner, there was a visible grimace discernible on the face of RAFRAFI, and he got on his bike just to disengage from the onrushing OKAKA. There's a right hand over the top from OKAKA. Right hand from RAFRAFI threatens to strain to rabbit punch territory. RAFRAFI holding on to the top rope with his left hand, not looking to work away. OKAKA spoken to about holding on. He won't want a point deduction as he digs in. Good shots to the body, and RAFRAFI, oh, what a right hand! It spun around RAFRAFI and decked him near his own blue corner. There's the 10-second clapper, indicating that we're at the closing stages of the 2nd round. But a peach of a punch detonated by Robert OKAKA to deck Youssef RAFRAFI. So, stalking his man as another right hand partially blocked from OKAKA. Excuse me, it wasn't the 10-second clapper for the end of the round. It was to help the referee with the timekeeping of the count. So still plenty of time left for OKAKA to try and inconvenience his man once again. So OKAKA remaining patient and not getting greedy, but there he looks for the right cross once more. And there's the bell to conclude an incident-filled 2nd round. Robert OKAKA uncoiling a cracking right cross, landing it right on the button and sending Youssef RAFRAFI to the floor for a count. Now again, that won't necessarily result in a 10-8 round, but is it possible to land a better 1-2 than that? Wonderful shot selection demonstrated by OKAKA.
Seconds out. Your 3rd and final round.
So, as we move into the 3rd and final round, both of the opening rounds have been scored unanimously in favor of Robert OKAKA, including a 10-8 verdict returned from one of the judges in round number 2. Oh, there's another solid right cross, and that has brought about a response, and another one checks the chin of RAFRAFI. He's having to get on his bike and disengage to allow his senses to recover, and Robert OKAKA setting about his man with real purpose here. And RAFRAFI just trying to maintain a poker face and get his senses back together. But OKAKA continually, patiently walking his man down, and there's another combination that brings about a standing count. RAFRAFI desperately trying to get some dynamism and control into his legs, bouncing up on his toes to try and regain his coordination. Bravely, he sprints back into the breach, but I think it's a case of playing possum here, looking threatening in a hope that OKAKA stays away from him, but there's another right cross, and OKAKA uncoiling these everlasting arms to land punches from another neighborhood. Exchange of jabs, solid left hand from RAFRAFI. Looking for that right hand over the top once again, and RAFRAFI finding himself in a really tricky position here now because he needs a massive final round, and that means he's got to go after his man, which increases the possibility that he could walk onto a shot. And OKAKA hasn't really boxed much on the back foot in this contest. He's been just controlling the distance and the tempo of the bout behind a terrific left jab. And there's another right hand over the top, same right hand that he used to drop RAFRAFI in round 2. Oh, that's a right uppercut underneath for the second standing count of the third round. The third count overall because of that terrific right cross that dropped RAFRAFI in round 2. And the referee has waved it off. And exploding in jubilant celebration is Robert OKAKA, the man from the Kenyan hit squad, carrying out a hit job here at the round of 16 to progress through to the quarterfinals and secure himself, his coach, and his federation at least $10,000 US. A really impressive display of accurate, powerful punch picking. Set his man up by touching him to the body in the opening round. Uncoiled a devastating right cross in the second round to send him to the floor. And then in the third round, 2 standing counts, forcing the referee to intervene and wave the proceedings off. A really efficient, effective, impactful performance from Robert OKAKA, and the man from the Kenyan hit squad, letting everybody know that Kenya are in the house. He romps his way through to the round of 16 and will have designs on the medal podium. What a performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring B, referee calls stop the contest during round 3. For your winner in the red corner, representing Kenya, Robert Nehemiah OKAKA.
So Robert OKAKA giving thanks after prevailing with a third round stoppage over Youssef RAFRAFI. Wonderful to see that respect between the boxers and the opposing coaches. Youssef RAFRAFI competed spiritedly, but he simply could not get to grips with the everlasting range and reach possessed by Robert OKAKA. And it's the man from the Kenyan hit squad who goes through to the round of 16.